Our presentation is on how the three-point line changed the NBA for the better of the game. I'm Alex Theodoro, and this is Nick DeHenestrosa.
So our thesis is that the creation of the three-point line in the NBA creates higher scores, boosts fan morale, and creates more revenue, all leading to a better NBA. Our first point is that the three-point line creates higher scores. The four teams with the highest points per game were three of the four teams with the most three-point field goals made per game, while the bottom 4 point per game teams had some of the lowest made three-point field goals per game. This shows the importance of the three-point field goal, as some of the best teams in the league, for example Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets, were the top two of the best teams, while some of the worst teams had bad point per game and little made three-point field goals. Our next point is that it creates longer games. 21% of the games last season ended with 4 points or less as the final. This means that a three-pointer or a three-pointer plus a foul could extend the game to overtime. Extending the game to overtime creates multiple good things. One, it keeps fans inside the arena so they can spend more money on snacks, merchandise, beer, and create a better atmosphere for the players. It also keeps fans watching on TV, which boosts ratings, in turn making advertisers pay more money to advertise on NBA networks and inside the arena. More highlight plays. Another one of our points is that it creates more highlight plays. The addition of a three-point line gives teams an opportunity to hit more buzzer beaters. Because there is a bigger chance of a team hitting a buzzer beater down one or two than just one. A three-pointer can create a buzzer beater that can be showcased and monetized for millions to watch. It also creates more dunks, which can be also monetized and have money made off of it. We will go into depth further on why these dunks happen on another slide. These plays not only create more money, but more exposure to bring in new fans into the world of the NBA. More revenue. One of the most important things in the NBA and in the world is money, and the three-point line brings that in. Like I said previously, the three-point line keeps fans in the arena longer, which gives more opportunities for them to spend money on items. This not only makes money for the NBA, but for the teams themselves and for the city. More fans will also be watching the game on TV, which means advertisers will be paying more money to have their ads run in the arena and on commercials. This is also more content to make money on. For example, the NBA can make a three-pointer compilation and put it on one of their networks or on YouTube and run ads on it. This in turn will make them money. Lastly, the increased fan base will create a bigger market with more money to be made.
Creates more driving lanes. With the NBA adding the three-point line, players are prompted to be a lot tighter on defense. For example, Kyle Korver of the Cleveland Cavaliers is one of the NBA's most deadly three-point shooters. Before the addition of the three-point line, it was acceptable to give players about a foot or two of space to cut them off from getting to the basket. But now, with elite players being able to nail shots from all beyond the arc, that foot or two of space is gone, leaving offensive players a better chance to blow by their defenders and getting that easy 2 points. With these lanes opening up to the basket, it also minimizes help defense, because if your teammate goes to help, his player is being left wide open, and this will lead to an uncontested shot, which 9 times out of 10 they will nail. More skilled players. NBA stars over the years have practiced on perfecting the three-point shot, and now it seems that all players, for example Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-foot big, is also able to hit threes. Before, there were only 3 positions that were supposed to be good at shooting threes: the shooting guard, the point guard, and the small forward. But now, all 5 positions could surprise you with a miracle 3. Big comebacks. Teams are now able to get an extra point or 2 with the addition of the 3-point line. This is important for the game because it allows teams to attempt to make a 3 or 4-point play to help them get back in the game. Before the 3-point line, a 12-point deficit in a game was basically game over, and you would see fans starting to exit the arena. But now, that's only a 3 or 4 made baskets, and you're back in the game. This keeps fans watching in the arena, and blowout situations will be gone because of the comeback chance. Keeps the game evolving. A good motto to live by is evolve or die, and that's exactly what the NBA is doing. Before, fans were getting bored of these slow-paced games with no threes, and with ratings starting to drop, the NBA came up with the 3-point line, and ever since, there has been a slow rise in views, and this keeps fans staying in their seats waiting till the end of these unpredictable games. NBA players like Stephen Curry are able to pull up from half and drain threes like it's nothing. This keeps the fan morale high and player morale high and keeps games going at a fast pace. This keeps fans engaged to the game as it changes. Higher ratings. With higher scoring games caused by the 3, this will lead to more fans wanting to stay to watch these exciting games till the very end. Like we mentioned earlier, with these games lasting longer, it gives fans a greater amount of time to spend their money on snacks, merchandise, and souvenirs to remember their experience. As a fan of the sport, when it comes to ratings, one of the things people look forward to the most is highlight plays from the games. Seeing all the long-range threes and dunks being knocked down from the game is what fans would like to see the most. Lastly, with the addition of the 3-point line, we are seeing a lot more high-endurance, competitive, action-filled games, and this will lead to an overall increase in not only fan attendance, but also on television views. This concludes our presentation as to why the 3-point line has changed the game for the better in all aspects. The next 3 slides are Works Cited pages. Thank you.
Thank you.